Okay guys, back to Answers Hub and Ask Scruff. So let's have a quick flick. For those of you in the Discord, you come down in the Trader Clinic. Just close that off so you can see it. And you'll find it in here. Ask Scruff and just ask your questions. I'll come to camera. Okay, so this is for Casper. Let's salute you, kid. Question on the buyer's sheet. Okay. Since the 5-minute chart moves quickly and I'm trading working, I can often can't update the 5-minute bias because of work. Do you think it's okay if I focus on the monthly, weekly, daily, 4-hour down to hourly timeframes and then trade in that direction once the DD changes? Or do you think the 15-minute are essential as well? I know you've mentioned low timeframes are just triggers. Okay. One of the traps most traders fall into is they believe all the action is on the 5-minute chart, and they'll look at 1-minute charts and they'll chase around looking for the system, the holy grail, as is quite widely put about on YouTube. It don't exist. What you got to remember is the price on a minute chart is in exactly the same place on a monthly chart. It don't change. What you're essentially trying to do with the bias sheet, or anywhere that you find a bias, is find a dominant direction. Now the hourly is key. It's probably the one chart that I would only ever use. If I had one chart, I couldn't use anything else, it would just be the hourly. And if you're at work and you're checking every hour, I don't think it's too unreasonable. Now, if you have got a boss that was a bit of a hard taskmaster and doesn't let you have your mobile phone, oh, thank you very much. I've got a hard taskmaster, she's here. You could just look at a 4-hour chart. But look at your bias, work it out down to the hour and think, well, okay, it's either going to be a bull market or a bear market, if that's the case. And then you just look for a structure break in the direction that you've come to. If you're trying to chase every nuance of the market, scalp up, scalp down, left, right and center, probably wasting your time. But if you looked at, say, a 4-hour chart, so you could look at it at 8 o'clock in the morning before you go to work, look at it at 12 o'clock, lunchtime, 4 o'clock sort of as you're finishing work, you've got 3 opportunities to make a decision. And you can make a decision based on what the bias is. So you could do a bias down to the hour at the top of the 4-hour candle, and if it says it's going to be selling off, then just go with the sell. Just place a pending order underneath the last hourly candle that was green, in other words, go in the opposite direction, and then that way the price has to come to you in order to trigger, and a pending order would suit you down to the ground. Hope that helps. Catch you soon.